This is such a powerful demonstration. It is actually the first time we've all come together like this in London. And I feel that's really, really important, because the local campaigns, like the one in Lewisham and like the other campaigns across London, are really vital. But at the same time, we have to get together and share our knowledge, share our experiences, share support, and build a bigger local movement across London, but actually a national movement. And we've got the combination of the cuts and closures to hospitals, with privatization, and with the crippling PFI debts. And it's getting to the point where we know that many services are at the point of breaking down, and actually people are suffering and people are beginning to die, and that is not shroud waving. So we've got a very, very, very serious task to work on.
And I'm really proud to be here with lots of other friends, but also particularly the Whittington Hospital campaign. Like others across London, we fought off the closure of our accident emergency department, but we're now faced with the sale of a quarter of the site for £17 million and 500 job losses in order to slim the whole thing down to make it into a foundation trust. Well, our answer is no. Our answer is that we want and value our local district general hospital, and we will campaign to defend it, just like in South London, just like in West London, just like Chase Farm, just like all over London. We are not going to allow ourselves to be divided between different parts of London. We're in this together to win the National Health Service for all of us. Like the union, the Fighting Back Union. At a time when our city is set to grow in its population by 1 million people, at a time when our population is ageing, and crucially, at a time when the policies of this government are forcing the poverty gap wider and wider, with all the related issues about poverty-related illness. Why are they cutting services? Why are they cutting beds? Why are they cutting jobs in the health service? The answer's simple. This mob over here are waging a class war against ordinary people, a class war against the needy and the vulnerable and the sick and the elderly and workers in workplaces who are struggling to fight back. When 150 lords just down the road there a couple of weeks ago voted to bring in legislation to start the dismantling of the privatisation of our health service, 150 who voted for that legislation just happened to be major shareholders with private health companies. That's a disgrace, it's a shame, and we need to expose them. But don't worry, colleagues, the pigs have already got their snouts in the trough. Richard Branson's Virgin have already earned £200 million from running health services, including GP surgeries. Major hospitals are run from companies in offshore tax havens. It's an absolute disgrace. Trade unions and community organisations are well used to managing change in our changing world. But I'm making a pledge today. Unite the Union will not be managing this sort of change when it's the decimation of jobs, when it's the destruction of services. We're going to fight that change.
And I want to say to you, I have had over the past 60 years 25 hospital admissions. I've had 10 for major surgery. I'm 82 and I'm still here. They must have got something right. However, the NHS isn't perfect. Nobody is saying it's perfect. Nobody has ever said it's perfect, and we're not saying it now. But we can make improvements without this chaos and cuts and privatisation that they are foisting upon us. We have to fight that. I also want to say that one of the problems that we have in this fight that we're waging is that the media are not reporting the fight properly. The BBC is in breach of its public service duty to inform, and we have to make sure they stop doing it. And the last thing I want to say is, there is a vested interest in dividing older people from younger people. They keep telling us people like me are here too long, we're here too healthy, and that the young have a grievance against us because we are hogging all the best pensions. They are lies and lies and lies. And the old and the middle-aged and the young, we have to stay in this together. We're the people who are all in this together. Let's keep the flame alive. Let's fight and fight and fight again. Thank you.